Yeah.
Guys, what if we were like a... Oh, wait, hold on.
Did it work?
Yes.
Okay. When you're one streaming, you gotta let people know if their video doesn't work. New responsibility.
Okay. I'm
Guys,
trying.
what if we were a channel that just, like, loaded in and everything was working and we played games?
Yo, that'd be crazy though.
That would be pretty nice.
Concept is sus.
I love that that has migrated into your vocabulary, but you refuse to play the game.
Game is sus.
I mean,
Well, you are not wrong. Okay, Halo, you were telling us about Halo.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'm Halo, I play Frizz, who's is it Storm Sorcerer, who is building a tank, and also is a Time Lord, apparently. And yeah, I'm
There's
probably the
different
most frustrating
versions of
character
that.
to DM. Fair enough, yeah. Because I get to just know information all the time, because I'm just cool like that. But yeah, that's basically Frizz.
yes.
And I am not nearly inebriated enough, but I'm going to be running this farce. Okay. I guess we should do... Oh, I just realized, do y'all not have the background sound with going out? Tux, can you hear the background music?
Yeah.
Okay, then... Oh, wow, this is going to be weird. Anyway,
Can't.
let's see, I believe y'all had descended the stairs to the Murder Coliseum when we last played?
Yeah.
And then I messaged Frizz and we decided to wait for Frizz.
I was going to say, let's get a little weird.
Yeah.
It's a little wild.
So Frizz is coming then?
Frizz is
I
coming,
believe that was the plan.
and I don't know how long exactly it will take.
Like 15 minutes.
But I'm
It's
coming.
not a far trip.
We can go back up
Yeah,
and meet
okay.
him for security reasons.
Okay,
Meet him at the door.
y'all backtrack to the upper level where Frizz has arrived. Descending the stairs for the third time in a single day to the Murder Coliseum, you see the interior...
Actually, we went yesterday. That we slept in between. That's why we had the vision with the pool and everything.
For the second time in a day, y'all descend the stairs into the Murder Coliseum. The once Is-It Subtram has been completely transformed to resemble the outdoor Ballistica courtyard of the nearby Orzhov district. Sweeping buttresses line the edges of the room. Chairs are arrayed in front of a long stage at the front. Those second story, where the really important people and we have money seats, are plainly visible. I can't remember what they're called. Box seats? I want to call them box seats, but that doesn't sound right.
Sounds right.
That does sound right, actually.
Our balcony.
Balcony, that's the word. I knew it started with a B.
Upper mezzanine? I don't know. That's something else entirely.
Did that not go through? Y'all descend the stairs, and then the DM stares at you expectantly.
Wow. Does the
Yeah.
place look...
I was just gonna say, well, you're the one that wanted to go get a ticket, so you're
Well,
up
yes.
front on this one.
But I wasn't here when you all got tickets. So where exactly do we go for them? Who do we talk to for them?
Oh, we just were
Devotion?
talking to Devotion, and he sold us tickets. Like I said, you probably could have got box office tickets on the day of.
Mhm.
Did you hear someone respond to you that I didn't hear, hun?
I heard Meryl talk about tickets, and I can still hear him.
Okay, I'm not hearing Meryl, so I need to reload.
Oh, shoot.
Alright.
That explains why he wasn't responding to me.
Yeah. Yeah, that does.
Does anybody happen to have the stream up?
I can hear people now.
Hello, testing,
Yeah.
testing.
Yeah, I can hear
I
you.
hear you. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Tux, I'm looking at the stream. It's very pretty, beautiful,
Oh,
glorious
I don't think you can hear
stream.
him, Merle.
When I do
Yeah,
this,
Hearnos,
yeah.
if you can hear me, say cucumber.
Cucumber.
Could you
Oh.
just watch
Okay.
the stream for a couple of, like, maybe 5 minutes just to make sure that it doesn't go black?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I've been doing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because, as you
I
know,
little
this
missed.
window thing is a little weird, and I'm not quite sure what I can and cannot do to keep the things still showing whilst playing. So,
Yeah, welcome to me going, I really wish I had a second monitor. Anyway, what's going on now? What did Meryl say? I missed that.
Rail was pointing out that he doesn't actually know where, like, the box office is, or where you can buy tickets, or how we can get to Devotion, if Devotion is the person to ask for tickets at this point. Because last time Rail was here was when we had the fight.
Did we pass the box office on the way in where he could just buy tickets?
No, you did not. Oh, wait, my video is turned off. There we go. Continue.
Do we
Alright,
see
so-
Emmy anywhere?
It is completely deserted except for y'all.
Completely deserted, no staff?
Y'all don't see anyone.
Well then.
Mr. 20 passive perception.
Hey, gotta use that wisdom for something.
You know, maybe it's a lunch break and we should just head back.
What kind of investigators would say that? Hello? Is anyone here?
Your voice echoes resoundingly through the empty chamber. Yeah. Feels very... The air here feels heavy. Almost oppressively heavy.
I'm sure you can get tickets day of. He wouldn't try to keep you out.
Yeah, I think honestly, even if you do come the day of, you'll probably have the best seat in the house.
Well, yes, but it doesn't strike you as a little strange that they'll all just be gone?
Well, they're preparing for something.
You don't think it's any
Usually
kind
when you
of,
get
like...
this kind of feeling in the tunnels, it means that you've hit a dead air pocket and people are about to start passing out. I think we should pretend they're on lunch break and go.
As long as... Well, my concern is that... I don't know... Well, there's no signs of violence or anything. Just no one here. But doesn't strike you as odd? It's just...
let's think about it away from here.
I agree with Fair Deer.
Alright. Yeah, suspicious as Rail is, he'll go with the flow here. Yeah, so... You know what? A note. Let's leave a note. Why not?
You're just missing being a documentar, aren't you?
A little bit. But yeah, just leave a note. Second Sight Agency came by. We're hoping to buy tickets.
Where are you leaving the note?
Is there a cork board or something?
There's the stage at the front end, and the number of seats between y'all and the exit in the back.
You should probably leave how many tickets?
Well-
Because you need 2, right? You and Mavana?
And who needs those tickets?
Does Frizz need a ticket?
No, I'm good. Let's just get to it.
No, we got
tickets, yeah.
friend price tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Alright. And you know what? Just because I would think they would appreciate the theatricality of it, I'm going to pin the note to the stage with a dagger.
As you start walking down the space between the chairs towards the dagger, the ambient lighting in the area starts growing dimmer and dimmer.
And Ingrid gets rings around her eyes.
Okay.
Do you keep going?
I mean, trying to determine if this is a low wisdom thing to keep going. If like, let's say yes, a little bit further.
4 steps past the center, it's gone completely dark. So dark, in fact, that anyone with dark vision also cannot see.
Right. And is that affecting everybody or just me?
Everyone. The whole room is pitch black now.
I have 10 feet blind
Okay.
sight with Watcher's help, and that's it.
Reverse then.
Rail, you should probably follow my voice and come back to where we are. I can only see them.
Yep.
Rel, as you turn around, you see 2 glowing red orbs hanging in the air, maybe 4 feet above Ingrid's head, just slowly swirling white and red in a circular pattern.
So can I see them with blind sight?
Nope.
Right. What color are Devotion's eyes again?
Devotion's eyes are solid red.
Right. Should I go simple or arrogant? Simple or arrogant? What the hell? It's Rail. Arrogant always wins out.
It's never
So-
won out once.
Oh. Well, I think we are not alone. And
Yeah, the magical darkness would totally agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
all right, I think whoever is behind or above you would also agree with you.
Ingrid
And I
looks
think-
up.
Nothing's there.
There's nothing in the range of my blind sight. Watchers, anyway.
Right. Oh, dear. All right. Devotion, if this is you, I'll play along. But, thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna head back to everybody and see if the eyes react. The orbs react, whatever.
You cross that middle point again, there is a kind of metallic clank sound. Suddenly the room fills with light. Everyone who's facing towards Rail, you see a 8-foot tall gaunt figure wearing a linen sarong with gold hair hanging down past the shoulders, glowing luminescent red eyes, and a wide fang-toothed grin, shark-toothed grin. Long limbs are reaching out just behind Rail with dagger-sharp tips, and a pair of wings spread side to side across the room, not with feathers, but with knives.
Shiny.
And nobody's going to warn Rail about this.
Ingrid said shiny, really tiny, and Frizz clapped.
I think I attempted to draw you in middle school. I was not very successful.
Hi.
Well. How are we all doing today, children?
You know what?
Pretty
Go
good.
on,
You know, all
Bobby.
things considered.
How about yourself?
Yeah.
A knife-tipped hand rests lightly on Rail's shoulder.
Right. Looking to buy some tickets today.
Oh, and what would you like to pay for them?
Depends on what the asking price is.
That depends on what you're willing to pay, silly boy. Everything
Well,
has a
I don't have a
cost.
firstborn to barter. So I don't have a firstborn to barter, but I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Oh, I'm willing to wait.
I'm tempted to tell your mom you said that.
Setting question. Like, is slavery a thing in Ravnica?
Not super common. The closest would be the Orzhov indentured servitude, which is basically corporate slavery.
The books have Rakdos slaves. But I don't know how much our setting reflects that.
Yeah, for the
Hey,
sake
I
of
was going to
Twitch,
say that-
we may be glossing over such things.
And
Rail
is
was
not
going
like-
to say something along the lines of, slavery is frowned upon in these parts, unfortunately. So perhaps we can find something else to barter with.
I'm gonna open my whisper jar and just kind of whisper in it.
You're
Hey, is there anything
GM.
hostile nearby?
Well, what do you suggest? Make your investigation roll for me, please.
For me, that is the ability where it can act like a wand of enemy detection.
Oh,
I just
yes.
spend a charge and a 60-foot,
Yes.
still creatures, ethereal, invisible, disguise, hidden, whatever.
Yes. In answer to your question, yes.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Well, I'll just pay. I believe we all paid like what? 2 Xeno? How much was it again?
50 zip.
50 Zib? It was 50 Zib. It's not too big of a deal.
One of those knife hands gently just caresses down Rail's chest from behind.
How's Mavana reacting?
Yeah, I was going to ask.
Did y'all? Yeah, she would be with you. She is waiting to be told what to do. Because nothing immediately or actively hostile has happened. And she has met devotion with y'all before.
I'm gonna do, I guess, an insight check on this bladed person.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait,
That's a 20 total.
Okay, cool. Glowing red eyes and wide shark tooth grin, as well as a 7-foot-tall elongated physicality. Who does that sound like?
Okay, just
Oh,
for
8 foot right now,
insight,
right?
like, is he hostile
wings are new.
or...
He's definitely acting out of the character that you know him as.
Okay, but I guess my main question is he displaying hostile intentions towards Rail?
He is displaying
Sorta
hostile
hostile, sorta
physicality.
flirty.
Like he is looming over Rail, shark tooth grin, knife wings, knife fingertips, lightly caressing Rail's chest. None of that is like, friendly mode. There's no puppy snuggles going on.
Okay. I think we should try to keep this as quick as possible. Clearly.
As you say that, his head kind of looks up from Rails and kind of cants to the side, grinning at you.
So,
Shit, it's Rail's show right now, okay? Fair dear?
Is it? Is it really?
Yes,
Alright.
it is.
Sure. Alright. So yeah, Rail's gonna just kind of gesture at Mavana to not go all bodyguardy, At
I
least
mean,
not immediately.
she has her hand on her sword, but she has encountered devotion and knows that y'all are not actively opposed to each other.
Right. Devotion. We've been going through some interesting times lately. I'm sure if this is a bad time for you, we can come back when you're feeling more hospitable.
Well, you were asked a question. Only naughty boys don't answer questions.
Right.
Ingrid's giggling.
Oh. I mean,
Are you naughty?
that derailed my mental train quite thoroughly.
Derailed?
Oh. Boo. Gonna say, oh. Only when someone else is paying for my drinks. Also, hello, Equilibrium. I didn't see you were in the chat. Yeah. Brain. Problem is, I need some actual coffee. Yeah, so
You need to offer him something.
I'm thinking. Let's see. What do I have that might interest devotion?
Money, power, patronship.
Yeah. I'm still carrying around all these monster samples from stuff we've killed.
Ironically, more than I am.
Just trying to think what might interest you.
Maybe.
Let's see, we have stories to tell. We have trophies of vanquished foes. We do have, gross lucre if that's more to your taste at the moment. I mean,
Do you want a zombie bird?
you didn't. So you did leave it quite a bit open-ended there.
Well,
Tell you what, how about a game? I would be up for wagering a coin flip.
I see.
Well, you like gambling, right?
Oh, yes. It is quite rewarding.
Right. So, how about so if I'll flip, you call it. And if I win, say, if I win 2 tickets, and if you win, well, what would you take for a forfeit? Within reason, of course.
Interesting. Make a strength check for me.
A strength check, okay.
Or athletics, sorry. Make an athletics check for me.
Oh dear. Okay. With my +0. I figured Rakdos like gambling. What the hell? How does a 6 do?
Cool. You jolt forward 5 feet as a hand just slaps hard against your backside.
Oh my god.
50 zip per ticket. You can pay now or at the time of the show. Come on.
Alright. Hang on. Zib are effectively silver?
Copper.
Or copper?
So basically 5 silver per ticket.
Yep, that I can pay.
Or half of a gold piece.
Well, yes, but Rail is actually pretty goddamn broke because we haven't had a payout in a while.
Oh, you don't.
Yeah,
Okay.
5 silver. I have 5 silver. I'm just saying I'm down to single-digit gold.
Do you want me to get Mavana's?
What? No, I can
These-
pay. Was it 5 zib for 1 ticket or 5 zib for 2 tickets?
It's 50 zib.
50 zib. 5 silver
For one.
1 ticket. Okay, fine. I'll pay for the tickets. I am just
That's one
saying
gold
that.
piece.
Yes, I have more than 1 gold. I'm just saying I have fewer than 10 gold at the moment. Sheesh. But yeah, so yeah, Rail can pay for the tickets.
All right. He will take the coins and fish 2 tickets out of the sarong and just kind of drop them into your hand. So now then, I need to get back in character. If you will excuse me. He turns and the blade wings scrape against the sides of the room as he starts walking back towards the stage.
Here's a look.
Ingrid's just checking out the wings.
They look to be attached to his body. Also,
Yeah, makes
actually,
sense.
make a perception roll for me, Ingrid.
Eight.
Okay, never mind then. Oh wait, what's your passive?
12.
All right, that's not nothing. As you're examining where the wings seem to sprout from his back, you notice that they're very faintly visible, but just a absolute crisscrossing of scars across the entirety of his back like a woven mesh.
That fits some of my expectations.
Devotion in this session played by Christian Bale.
Oh my god. You know, Christian Bale actually gained 2 feet of height to play this role.
He would!
Yep.
That's the scary thing.
The scary thing is that there's actually a medical procedure that can add several inches of height to you.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we have things to do. Hey, when we get back to the office, you should call a financial meeting, Rail. You know, because Gregum wouldn't do it when I asked him.
Yeah, we also
Oh,
have, like,
well.
interviews and performance
Right,
reviews.
so let's do
Yeah,
No,
the
we
names
really
will be
actually
filled.
need a financial meeting.
Yeah.
I was gonna. Did we have anything else to do out and about, or should we head back to the offices?
Our bounty? Yeah, let's head back to the office.
Yes.
We're only like 2 blocks away, so we should just go back to the office right now.
Yes.
All right.
Don't we have
as-
like one more day to kill this angel or take this angel down?
Theoretically, Circe's helping us on that part.
Oh,
through
yeah,
lawyering,
true, I guess.
So, you know.
Theoretically.
I like how we just both went for that
Let's go
in
back to
unison.
the office and then discuss our office work.
All right.
Yep.
As y'all ascend
Let's
the
go for it.
stairs, what comes into view is a single white feather floating through the air to land on the ground.
I look up.
Birds,
I'm
sky ships,
going.
Ms. Nevitt's tower, Nick's guild hall.
Could somebody
Yeah.
with Mage Hand collect the feather?
I was going to say I was going to cast Mage Hand to pick it up.
Yes.
As you
examine
pick it
more
up,
closely.
the feather is slightly surrounded by a hazy nimbus of flame.
Right then. So we
So-
might be being watched.
That.
But
But
non-burning or?
Non-burning.
Huh. Well, I mean, this is a good thing. I see this as a win. Let's go head back.
Yep.
Cast Identify on the feather to see if it's her.
Does Identify work on non-magic items?
Yeah, I believe so.
Checking. Identify. Ritual. 1 minute touch. If it is a magic item or some other magic-imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If it was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you instead touch a creature, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Invisibility.
Good to know.
Right.
So we might not be heading straight back to the agency. Maybe we should look for a defensible spot without, so many onlookers.
The agency. The agency would literally be the most defensible spot in the area.
Okay, 15-minute walk? Sure. Okay, we'll go for it.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Let's walk back. Before we do, I am going to cast Enhance Ability. I'm just trying to decide which one. Who could most benefit from a little bit of a buff, just in case?
I mean, do you still
I'm gonna go with casting. What is it? The Armor of Agathis one.
Alrighty.
You know what? Faradir.
What's up?
I'm going to cast Cat's Grace on you. Because it doesn't hurt.
Sure. No. For some reason, Faradir just has his commando rolling all the way to...
I can hold it up for an hour, and silence doesn't break concentration.
He decides, you know
the
what?
actual just in
I
case.
miss Griggum. I'm gonna do his shenanigans to get back to the agency, running up walls and shit.
Whoa, you know what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna do something I haven't done before yet. I am going to actually use something that was given to me on like the first session that I was here.
Is it
My
bag of tricks?
tricks. Yes. Which one is it again? Is it the rust one?
It's gray.
No, it's gray. It's gray. Yeah. I am throwing out a boar.
Does it let you pick? I thought it was random. 1 second.
Does it? Oh, Motion plans. It transforms to choose. Oh, I determined by rolling a d8. Yeah, so it's rolling a d8. Yep. Pick up a little silverly looking ball, throw it against the ground beside me, and it's a boar.
Okay. The metal ball unfolds out into a robotic and metallic tinted construct in the shape of a boar.
Awesome. I'm gonna
People
what
are
am I
now
gonna name?
stopping to watch, and at that there's like a little clapping and 5 zip get tossed to you.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you.
This is now the second D&D party I'm in that has somehow accidentally turned into street performers.
You know what happens if we do this. None of us are Rakdos. We need to leave.
Fair point.
Fair
Let's
enough.
move on.
Dang, I was gonna dance with it. Oh well.
That would be a problem.
So, are we sticking to populated areas, assuming she won't attack, or back alleys to minimize people around if she does?
Let's just go full public.
Would she care if people are around though? Would we be endangering other innocent lives?
She has before. Let's just get moving either way. I'm just laying out the
Either
possibility.
way.
Yeah.
Every
let's
attack
do it.
Let's
thus
stay in
far.
public then.
Yes.
Every attack thus far has been in a private area, like an alleyway, as
Yeah.
far as I'm aware.
Agreed.
You're right, but she is getting very sloppy with her anger.
But if she kills us and gets
And I do
arrested,
hope she's
at least
listening to all
she's
this.
done.
Fair enough.
If
I do hope
she
she's
gets
listening
arrested.
though.
At least we're dead.
You
I don't
aren't?
know that I particularly want to trust.
You
He
have
was
a
walking
know that I
clone
back
want to
towards
trust
the
army!
the
agency.
clone. I don't have a clone army. My mother has a clone army.
Same
It's an
Yeah.
important
difference.
distinction to make.
Let's just get back.
I'm walking back towards the agency. Come on, guys.
I am too. Yes.
Right.
So, are y'all taking public streets or are y'all taking back routes?
Public.
Public streets.
Public
Okay,
streets.
I was about to say the back route will take you about 5 minutes longer. All right.
If we're already being watched,
By invisible
yeah.
people, we need to get back. Actually, what time is it?
It's like noonish, I believe.
She wouldn't be on duty yet, right?
No, she goes in at
No.
night and she gets off at around 6 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah, and then she has free time to do whatever she feels like.
Okay, so... Yes. Going back
All
to
right,
base.
y'all arrive at the
So
agency.
let's head back.
Hooray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone should probably tell Cathal, and the roof might be a good place to fight her, right? We could go to the roof.
I thought we were holding a financial meeting.
Well,
We could do it on the
so
roof.
We're not about to be attacked.
Yes, financial meeting on the roof. After we let Cathal know we're back in that we're being pursued by an invisible angel. Let's go to
We'll get some.
message
Sorry, let's go to the
Cathal.
what?
Invisible angel. We're going to the roof. Maybe attack imminent.
Cathal pokes her head out of the library. It's like, I'm sorry, what now?
We have reason to believe we're being watched by was it the Lawmaster?
Yes.
Yeah.
And for some reason, people want to go to where she can strike rather than when she can't.
Well, to try to
some
lure
reason.
her out
She
Yeah.
in a
already
place
is.
and time where we. Yeah.
Whisper jar detects enemies. Anything.
What's the radius on that?
60 feet only. But, you know.
Yeah, there's hostile creatures around.
Yeah.
I was thinking the roof might be a good place.
Well, I mean, she's right here.
Well, within 60 feet is
Within 60 feet.
difficult
How tall is
to.
the building?
Like 10 feet tall?
Okay.
At
We could
least.
just go on the roof and fight her now. It'd be super easy. It'd be fine.
It's best to fight at a time and place of our choosing. Is this the right time and
Exactly.
place?
Yes.
Is there a better time and place?
I mean, if it was a guaranteed fight, I'd say an earth elemental would be nice, but she could just fly away. She's more mobile than us, and we can't see her.
That is an additional point. 60 feet, could that be outside of the building at this point, or does it mean
Oh,
she's
yeah,
in the building
totally.
with us? Yeah, so she might just be hovering outside.
Also, this is just any
Oh.
hostile creature, right?
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
Tell me that Scraps doesn't count as a hostile creature, please.
Scraps is barely a creature. He has an intelligence of 1. That does not allow for
Okay.
sentience, ergo, yeah, it could possibly be reading Scraps.
I guess. Yeah.
But Scraps is hopefully not hostile.
Scraps is a instinct machine.
Yeah,
It will
it's
just
an amoeba. It just goes.
Well,
There's-
it's a very good amoeba.
hostility is not something I would attribute to it, but it is a present and clear threat in the form that it will try and eat you given an opportunity.
Yeah, well, we'll work on that.
I swear to God, you're going to spend 1,000 gold to cast Awaken on a black slime.
I mean, if we ever have 1,000 gold to burn, why the heck not?
We should probably take a vote. You're the decisionist, Rail. Are we going to the roof?
Right, so, just to lay out, pros of going to the roof is potentially avoid anyone innocent from being involved. Get this over with and do it on effectively our own ground. The downside is that if we do call her out on the roof and she starts to lose, she can just fly away. Do we have any means of dealing with a flying opponent?
He's got the knockdown arrows.
You have
And she
knockdown
points at Fairdeer.
right now.
I believe someone also bought a scroll of Skybind or something like that, Earthbind.
Right, so that's something.
Frizz can make us fly.
Yeah, I can make us fly. I do have a question.
Unless you drop silence on us.
Well, no, I still can.
Yeah, meta magic.
Yes, I am
fair
especially
point.
special.
Fair point.
So, our vault.
Our vault. What about our vault?
Is that like can we use it as a jail? Is that a thing? Is it hard for people to get out of the vault?
We have cells here on the first level.
We do, but she can probably cut. Yeah, she probably can cut through them.
Y'all have manacles for her? Hey, Cathal, in case anything goes really badly and she, like, rips someone's arm off, could you move that coin we probably shouldn't use to where I could get it out for us?
Oh, yeah, sure. Give me a minute. And she heads on downstairs.
Just, to have that covered in case, an arm or something gets ripped off someone. That would be bad.
That would be bad.
Oh, okay.
All right. Are there any other preparations we'd like to make? And we should actually, Ingrid, as you said, we should have a vote. So do we want to try to call her out now at the roof?
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. All opposed? No. So 1 in favor, none opposed. Okay.
I raised my hand too.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't see. I was listening.
Words are your friends on a audio-based game.
Yeah,
I mean, we do have video, but I'm not
oppose.
always looking at the cameras.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do that again. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All opposed?
Aye.
All right. And
Why
I'll just throw my
I'll
throw my 2 votes in with the other 2.
Okay.
Although Faraday, I would like to hear why you are opposed, why you don't think this is the best course of action, because we could be wrong.
I mean, I just think that we need more preparation, but if you want to do this, I'm not going to stop you.
What preparation are we going to be able to get, unfortunately?
Oh, the scroll that you wanted, Fairdeer, I think only Frizz or I can use it. So who do you want to have the scroll?
You are a little more hardy, so I'll give that to you. We'll say we do that. I don't have that on my inventory. But yeah.
I've got what it is written down.
Okay.
So that's staying with Ingrid?
Yeah, and I want to load up the knockout bolts.
You already loaded them. Oh, you mean your new ones too? Because you put
right.
the first ones I gave you in.
Okay.
And I think so. We've been talking for about 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, about.
So you would have half an hour of Cat's Grace left.
Okay,
there's 15 minutes to get back.
How many
here
knockout did you buy?
Discussion.
How many knockout did you buy?
I don't know.
You're the one that bought them. I'm not tracking your purchases. I know I gave you 5 or 6. I think I gave you 6.
Okay. That's probably.
And you loaded them double. You used 2 each time, so that's 3 turns. I don't know how many you bought. Okay, now you have to rewatch that part of the episode and update your inventory later.
Okay. I can't update it for my inventory, which is why I asked you to please keep track of that. I
But you
don't
can't update
remember
your
how many
inventory?
I bought.
won't let me add non-magic items to D&D Beyond.
Oh, that sucks.
So
Okay, you
can't
got
add, like-
okay. You have 20 bleeding and 20 burst. You didn't buy the knockout ones. You bought the burst ones. Okay, so you just have loaded the 6 I gave you.
okay.
You say you're doing a doubly. Why not do one of the knockout and one of the other ones? That way
It'll
you can save
explode
them.
anyway,
Oh,
so it
yeah,
might
true.
explode the other
Well,
one.
So let's say 6 knockout for
We're calling these knockout. These are what's referred to as blunt or fouling. They will not knock they could knock a person out, but they instead force a strength check to avoid being knocked prone.
that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
You have bleeding bolts if you want to intersperse them with anything.
Yeah,
you have
so,
bleeding bolts.
Yeah, I'll intersperse the fouling and the bleeding 5 each.
Okay.
And then let me open up my notepad so I make note of that.
For those of you who do not know, fouling arrows are used to hunt fowl or other small game that would be inedible if hit with an arrow itself.
Also, I'm kind of resting while we talk because if this goes more than an hour, I need my spell back to recast it again. So.
Oh. I mean, we could.
So, here's the thing. If you wait the 30 minutes to get to a full long rest, or a full...
I'm just saying, like, if, like, we go out there and she's not there, like...
Okay.
Then...
I was going to say, by the time you finish a short rest, the Cat's Grace spell will have expired.
Right, but that's just one spell slot for me.
I'm not trying to finish the rest. I'm saying, like, I'm trying to do non-exertion stuff while we're in here discussing, so that if there's not a fight, I can get my spell back and resume it to keep the spell up.
I understand. I was just pointing out that by the time you get your spell back, the Cat's Grace spell will have expired.
So, I
Okay.
guess we go up and try to, anger an angel. So, Rail, try to be
if we're
polite to
doing
the
this-
angel.
I
Act
was
like
gonna say, if
you're
we're gonna do this,
trying to
we should do this with
a
style.
business, exchange with the angel. She'll be attacking
Assuming
us
that
immediately.
she shows herself. Oh, ha ha. Alright, so yeah, let's all go up to the roof and
Let's all go up to the roof.
Ingrid starts dashing
So,
up the
Rail-
stairs.
Alright,
Alright.
so up on top of the roof.
So,
We
important
get
question.
there.
Important question for dramatic purposes. What's the weather like?
It's actually kind of a nice, clear day. There's a few clouds, but it's not heavily obscured.
Yay.
Could be better, but this works well enough. Alright. So, yeah, thaumaturgy. To give Rael a nice booming voice. And trying to think of the best thing to say.
While he's thinking of it, hostile enemies,
Oh, yes.
the one or the. Yeah.
Within 60
No,
feet.
I get it. I just for sure. Yeah.
So, trying to think the
I'm
best way to
going
put
to
this.
spread out a little bit, about 20 feet away from the
So,
group.
Wait, is
Yeah,
she
so-
glowing for me, even though she's invisible?
Nope.
Damn it.
Don't see
Ah.
anything, at least.
Yeah, no, I get that. I just tried.
I mean, that's not.
so Rael is going to just kind of stroll up, hands on his cane, Hermes on his shoulder. So, we don't know for sure where you are, but we're pretty sure you're up here. And I'm sure these are words that you're more used to saying yourself, but you've done wrong. You've overstepped your bounds, and you've tarnished that which you thought you upheld. So I'm just going to say this to you. Stop in the name of the law. And just see if there's any response to basically Rail standing out there with a target on him, effectively.
Just make a straight charisma check.
Alright. How does a 16 do?
I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Alright. How does a 3 do? Can I use the second sight coin to re-roll saving throws?
You can use
Not the
your
second sight coin.
you can use
the
your
lucky
lucky coin, but keep in mind the difference between what you originally rolled and what you re-roll. You take as psychic.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, 3 on the save.
Cool. Everyone, Rail just vanishes.
Yeah.
Can I do an Arcana check since I suspect it's planar and I've been researching planar stuff?
Sure, go ahead.
A 19.
Yeah, it is clearly some form of a planar spell. But you couldn't
Wow,
see
you angels really don't like him in the fight.
but you didn't see it being cast, and so you don't know the point of origin or what the spell is. Rail, you were on top of the Second Sight Agency roof for a second, and then you're in a blank, almost featureless space. It's just pure white going out as far as you can see. The only exceptions to this is a three objects that are within your close visual range. A very tall stool, a bowl with what appears to be nuts, and a moose eating out of the bowl.
It's a room with a moose! Alright.
Congratulations.
Can
you've
I
gone to the
act, or
planet
am I incapacitated?
There's not much you can do there, but yeah.
Well, I was considering attempting to dispel magic.
Your magic doesn't work.
I didn't say I did actually cast. You just mean that like I can't cast spells right now.
Yeah, no, like if you start to cast it, you feel no magic.
I think it's something
with
planar,
a
guys.
moose. Yeah, Rail is just going to. I don't remember. Did Dib just cower in that episode? It's just kind of horrifying. Yes, I get the reference, but yeah. So Rail is effectively out of this for the moment.
Yeah.
And a minute later, Rail returns.
And it didn't attack. Interesting.
What happened?
Oh, she's just trying to toy with us. It's fine.
I mean, we could declare a talking truce and see, but we'd have to actually mean it.
Well, I mean, if there's any chance of ending this without
Frizz, I need
violence.
you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Cool. I have advantage on it because I'm bending my luck with the Tides of Chaos.
Okay.
And we can't hear her, right? When she does those?
That will be... I have +1, so that'll be a dirty 20.
Alright, you feel a wave of magic hit you for a second, and then nothing.
I pull out an undead bird, and I tell it to caw and start flying around. And then I pull out another one, and I tell it the same thing. And I tell everyone, listen for the no cawing.
Rail is going to just start humming "Fuck the Police" under his breath.
Okay, Ingrid, as
That
you
is
start
slightly
pulling,
out of character.
As you start pulling birds out, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
And it's magic based?
Yes.
Oh, right. I just
I
realized there was some
have
buffing that should have done
advantage due to
before
that
we got into
with
this.
Watcher's help, so I have 22.
Okay. You feel a wave of magic hit you, and nothing seems to happen. I'm sorry, what were you saying, Rail?
I forgot that I have Death Ward now. So I'm just saying, while we're walking around doing this, why the hell not? Fairdeer, Death Ward. Frizz, Death Ward.
Frizz isn't there?
Oh, Frizz isn't here. So Ingrid, Death
Wait.
Ward.
I'm not.
Frizz-
No, I thought Frizz resisted it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, never mind.
Sure. We'll go with
And
that.
Ingrid, Death Ward. So I just
Uh,
burned all of my 4th level slots casting Death Ward on people.
Okay. Fairdeer, make me a wisdom
'Cause why
saving
not?
throw, please.
20.
Okay.
Actually, shoot.
You feel
Not
a wave of magic,
Ingrid, Mavana.
and then
Mavana gets the
nothing.
Death Ward.
And then nothing.
We can do this all day.
I mean, unless... Let's see. Either you think you're in the right or you don't. If you think the law's on your side, well, then you should... Oh, maybe we'll come quietly. You never know. If you know the law isn't on your side, then you're just being a coward, aren't you? I mean, we already know that you messed up once. You went for the wrong target. You've been getting sloppy. But I'm sure, it's not like you've been failing in your sacred duty or anything.
I wasn't necessarily meaning hostile talking with her.
Wow. Yeah, but this is Rail we're talking about.
Well, I mean, that was Ingrid as a player. So,
Okay. But just trying to get any
I mean, as a
response.
character.
See if anybody responds to it.
No, nothing.
do the birds start flying around and cawing?
Yeah, they're flying and circling and calling.
Okay. I listen for blank silent spots.
No, seems to be coming from all around.
That is a very clever idea, I have to say. I mean, so from everything that we know about the Lawmaster, it doesn't have any abilities that a regular angel wouldn't. So
I
they
mean,
would have.
they.
I just kind
That's
of figured
not
all Boris
necessarily
angels could do
true.
that. There, I figured all Boris angels could do that. But as
She
far
has
as we were aware,
the
that
polymorph thing. She's got a powerful coin.
oh right, I forgot about the coin.
Yeah.
Well, so she's here. She's just, well, I don't want to use salty language with it, but she's being a little bit of a coward.
I mean, it's not like she has a whole bunch of great options if she gets caught. It's not like what they did is a very humane thing.
Well,
I mean, there wasn't even like a message stone or anything to talk to people.
I think I'm gonna go get a snack if we're gonna wait here for a bit longer. I'm gonna start to go head out
Sure.
back to down to the kitchen.
There's a couple goblins playing a card game in the kitchen, betting with walnuts.
All right, cool. Do we have flour?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna grab all the flour that I can and then head back up.
Okay, so you're carrying like 5 pounds of flour.
Yeah. Alright, I walk back up with the thing of flour. Well then, she's
Oh,
invisible, right?
I forgot I have a resource. Gyrnos,
Mm-hmm.
is the second sight coin in my inventory the up-to-date version or the out-of-date version?
I believe it's the up-to-date version. It should have MindNet and TrueSeeing.
Yeah, but is
Huh.
it
One of
still
those sounds
random, or
very
do I
useful.
choose it?
No, it's choose it.
Okay, yeah, the version still says you roll and it's even or
Oh,
odd.
Sorry.
So yeah, I'm going to give myself true sight.
Okay, cool.
Forgot I had access to that.
Let's see here now. What would you see? You see a kind of shadowy figure behind Ingrid. Let's see here now. Yeah, and really, that would be about it from where you are.
Can't
How
see
far is your
the
true
lawmaster?
seeing? How far is your true seeing?
That's an excellent question.
Oh, Ingrid and Frizz, you both feel a very strong pull in Rail's direction.
120 feet.
Well, are you doing suspicious things?
I'm making use of the coin. So either the lawmaster is further out than I thought it would be, or it's not here at all. Which leads to the question of what the heck was casting spells at us. Maybe we should go inside.
Can I do an Arcana check as to the range of those spells?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. That's going to be 18 plus 5, 23.
Of the one that you saw actually seem to work, it would have a 60-foot range, and she would just need to be able to see the target.
Okay, so I would indicate that the range of that spell is 60 feet. Your vision is double that, so she's clearly either doing hit and run or she's gone off.
Well, he
Yeah.
hasn't told us what vision he's doing yet, but
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Shoot.
Can I have...
I'm just saying
what is everyone's passive investigation?
16.
Passive
16.
investigation?
11.
Oh, I didn't realize that's a thing. 16.
Alright, so it would occur to most of y'all that even if y'all did not force a direct confrontation, she just learned how resistant y'all are to her spells without having to fight y'all.
Yeah.
Well,
She also just
possibly.
possibly have seen, what spells you have access to and what your preparations would be.
Okay.
Lovely.
Anything hostile?
No.
Nothing? Cool. Well, she's gone.
Oh wait, no,
Not
yes,
as
yes,
easy to draw
sorry.
into a confrontation.
Oh,
with her.
yes?
Yes.
Never mind. Yes, there are hostile things nearby,
Did they
but
give you
it
a
may not be
direction?
her. Let me check.
You know what?
Not as
Rail is
distant
going
from
to.
you. Yeah,
Rail
I
is
just
going to
know,
try
like,
to insult her again.
Let him go
If we
ahead
can
and
draw
answer
out.
the question and finish his thing real quick.
for the next minute, I just know that I know the direction of the nearest hostile creature towards me within 60 feet. Yes.
Okay, yeah, there is a semi-hostile creature below you.
Ah, okay.
God damn it! It's
Well, there's
actually
something hostile
Scraps.
below us.
Yes, it's
Probably
actually
Scraps.
Scraps is a hostile creature. It is a instinct machine. It entirely exists to dissolve and grow.
But
And
it's cute.
I'm not saying you're not right.
It's
I'm
an
just saying
amoeba.
that
It's not aware of it. It just moves and absorbs and shits.
Ah, Still cute.
Okay, so
I mean,
it's
I would
hostile.
think
Hold
an
on, hold on, hold
amoeba
on,
would
hold on,
be
hold on,
like.
guys. It's
would think
hostile
amoeba-
in general. It's not directly hostile towards me though.
Not directly hostile towards you.
Okay, then I wouldn't detect it. It says
Oh.
hostile towards me.
Oh, okay. Then, well, arguably it would try to eat you given the opportunity.
Given the opportunity, but it's not actively seeking me
Right,
out.
yeah. So, yeah, no, nothing triggers it then.
Okay. Okay, then we're clear.
Well,
So then,
So
I got
Maybe-
this damn bag of flour for nothing.
maybe we hold a financial meeting.
Yeah, let's go downstairs and have our meeting. I wish to.
Yeah.
all right.
Hey, Cathal, she's gone.
Okay.
And I used a message with that, just not like the murmur. I just kind of used the same
It's the
motion.
message spell, yeah.
Speaking of which, Faraday's the new Documencer, was it?
No.
Or-
No, no one
who's
took
the- who's the new
Documencer.
Yeah.
No one.
I thought somebody had taken over Documencer. Okay.
Cathal
We're
will
not
handle
there
Documencer
yet.
duties, as in filling out paperwork and stuff, but she does not have the Documencer powers.
Right. Shoot. Because yeah, having that direct line to the office was really useful.
Yeah.
You have
And,
my note.
Yes, but that only works for 30 feet. I think.
That's with the initial casting.
So
Telepathic bond.
You can move beyond those.
Mine
30
that only
feet.
lasts for an hour. It only lasts for an hour though, and I can do it once per day.
yeah.
It's not quite as good.
Well, let's just go with
I
the.
will say, out of character, remember we'll get the AI later that we voted for when we do our tier upgrade. So let's not worry
Right,
about
right,
it
right,
much
right,
right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, mostly I'm just waiting for the interview episode and for those tank stats.
Yep. So.
Yeah,
interview-
yeah.
I mean, not interview. Financial meeting first. Let us
Okay,
just-
should we go downstairs for it? Probably
Yeah.
downstairs.
I
Sure.
thought we were going
Okay,
downstairs.
Ingrid
I'm
heads
going
downstairs.
Who's the last
Yeah,
one
I
to
was
leave
hoping to
the
lure her
roof?
into a.
I'll be the last one to leave the roof.
Okay, cool. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. That is also a dirty 20.
Okay.
I will spend 2 sorcerer's points to give myself an extra d4. Just because. And that will give me an additional 3, so 23.
Okay. Good to know.
We definitely need to lock that. little
Cowardly
access
Angels.
hatch.
I assume we normally lock it
Yes.
as
Worst comes to
per
worst.
control.
Alright, so before we do our finances meeting, I just want to let everyone know that if we are going to actually do something against her, I highly suggest we buy a lot more flour.
I
It's a
would
wonderful
be okay
idea.
with that. Let's discuss our purchases inside the meeting. We got a couple
Okay.
things to get out of the way.
Also.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's-
Yep.
Let me know when I can do topics. I have 3.
I think we want to go to the meeting room and kind of lock everybody out.
We don't
except
have
with
a
the exception.
particular meeting room. There's the lobby, and there's our offices and our bedrooms, and there's a library that Cathal was in.
I think we all go gather in the library or just somewhere that would be, isolated from.
Well, hear me out. We could do it in my lab, and I could keep working on my machine while we do it and kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
No, you have to pay attention.
No. I will be paying attention. I can multitask.
And I don't
You sure
trust you
about
around lab equipment to pay attention.
I'd like to
Let's just go
roll
down
an
to the lobby and
insight
we'll
on
talk
that
about
one.
it. Okay, I'm going to assume we're starting topics now. Okay, we need to get Frizz officially on the books.
Oh.
We have
Yeah.
we have claimed we have assets worth over 6,000. I think a 1,000 and pay-in to be an equal share is fair. Does everyone, including Frizz, especially Frizz, agree?
Yes.
I think that
Yeah.
sounds fair.
Okay. Rail has an issue with that necklace. This is point 2. It is next payout he would have to pay 300. I don't think he necessarily needs to. I think we should vote on whether Rail needs to pay 300 or just pay whatever the amount of the next payout is.
We can.
Or should it be lower?
I think from an accounting perspective, we could expense it along the useful life of the necklace, and therefore,
So you vote it should be lower, right?
yes.
I vote it should be lower.
Lower.
All right.
I'd like to
All in
authorize
favor? Let's call it unanimous then.
I'd like to authorize a 1 gold payout for everyone, and as per Rail's contracted terms, his payment for it comes out of our next payout, so he gets no 0 golds.
A 1 gold payout?
Yes, here's your gold, fair dear.
I'm
Oh.
not
Okay.
not
For the
quite sure
record-
I understand that.
For the record, you need 3 people to vote yes on any given measure to have it pass, to overcome the decisionist.
I think everyone voted
Yeah,
for it being lower.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but you have to vote on the payout.
I don't quite understand the 1 gold payout.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
Yeah.
see, Rail's contract wasn't that he has to pay 300 back. It was that he has to pay out of the next payout. So if we have a 1 gold payout, we're not forgiving Rail's debt or writing it off. We're fulfilling the terms of our agreement.
Okay, gotcha. Yes.
Yeah.
very sneaky. I kind of like it.
Practically Orzavian.
Because I am not going to tell your mom that you had an agency debt. That was supposed to be a joke, and you were supposed to say no. And she hands Fair Dear and Frizz and herself all the coin.
Right.
But not Rail.
So, yeah, 1 gold payout.
Sure.
That's fine by me.
Let's see.
All right
Okay.
then.
Topic 3, I actually have 4 topics. Topic
Okay.
3, what are we doing with the platinum rail?
The 5,000 gold platinum that your mom gave you as
Yeah, I
quote-unquote payment, or to rent a venue.
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
That is
Particular
supposed to be
piece
with the Hordes person because it's an asset, but it is in our vault and I don't have access to it and I don't know what we're supposed to do with it. So we need to resolve that. So I can do my business work.
Okay.
Right. That has to be. I mean, that is company funds. That's
Okay.
no matter what
then-
Sears has said. The customer doesn't get to say what the payout is for.
Well,
Everyone votes it's company funds and we can tell Cathal to move it where I can access it if we need to buy something.
Yes.
I vote yes.
I vote yes.
I vote yes.
You have plurality.
All right. Decisionist votes yes as well.
Okay, quick message to Cathal. Could you please move the platinum bars where I can access them later in the vault? Thank you.
What? They weren't supposed to be there?
Oh, Rail took them down personally. He
Yep.
put them not in my thing, remember?
Oh yeah, I moved them out to where
Okay.
they belong after, tell them to stay out of the vault.
Rail, stay out of the vault. She said so.
What? Why?
Damn it.
Okay, item
after
4.
this, we're gonna have our quarterly security training about chain of evidence.
Okay, item 4, I think we should have a payout.
Okay.
Another
Okay.
payout.
Okay.
Because Will looked very concerned about funds, and except for what we just got paid, we hadn't been paid in like a month-ish. Actually, okay, so it's been like 15 days. But still, I vote for a payout.
Aye.
Alright. As long as
All right.
how's the company doing financially on the whole?
Well, we
Like,
just
are
got
we-
1,000 from Frizz.
Yes, but what are our expenses? Like, what are our costs for the next month? Can we keep the lights on for a
I
month?
mean, we prepaid for this month's transactions and stuff. And we accidentally, because I counted wrong, double prepaid. So depending
we
on if the
paid
cost goes
2
up
months in
or not,
advance,
well, I don't know.
potentially.
I mean, out of character, the cost is going up, so we didn't prepay 2 months. But yeah.
Right. We've prepaid more than a month.
So I vote for a payout of 1,000, so Frizz can have his money back, and the rest of us each take 2 platinum bars.
So 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone disagree?
I
No, I'm
don't
good.
disagree.
Okay.
Can we just get those numbers again, though?
2 platinum bars.
Each platinum bar is worth 1,000 gold, I believe.
500.
500. There we are.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it'll be 1,000 gold apiece.
Well, we have to go change them for currency. Girno
Oh.
said before it's like a 1% charge thing.
Yeah,
But
you have to go if you want to spend that trade bar for anything other than trade goods. You have to go and get it changed to actual real person money.
Right. But I'd like to know how to put it in my inventory, is the actual thing.
we could go to a coin place. I know one just up the street 2 blocks.
Let's all go together then.
Okay, so everyone votes yes?
Even if not for the lawmaster.
Everyone voted yes?
Yes.
Okay, Frizz, you are now fully
in
vested.
favor?
You don't have to hand over any money because you get it back on your payout, and you are a full agency member. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Welcome to
Well,
the
thank
family.
Woo. Now,
Y'all should probably check to make sure that actually counts towards his community service.
yes.
Right.
Let's check
That
to make
bit.
sure that is part of my community service, and
Oh, here's
Yeah.
a magic post office postcard thing here. Just write to them and ask them. Or
She
get,
hands you a postcard.
all right, yeah, I'll go ahead and write a formal letter.
put your case number
I-
if
I-
you know it.
I believe in character I would.
In character, you would.
Okay, in character I write down a set of numbers and probably letters. And
Definitely letters. There's also 2
Yeah.
symbols.
yeah,
Is one of them Prince?
Yes.
Sorry, the man formerly known as Prince.
yeah, I'll fill up all that and then yeah. I expect it back in, let's say, probably like an answer. Probably get here in about 3 weeks, depending on how they. Or no, they like to do 2 week stuff.
Card's supposed to be really fast. Asham said so.
Oh, okay. And then yeah,
Wait, has
I just go mail this
Fritz
like normal?
met Asham?
I thought so. Hey, Frizz, have you met Asham yet?
I'm trying to think. When was the last time I met Asham? That was
Asham Bokai?
Do you
Names,
know who
yeah.
We were
Ash
about
is?
to go because Fairdeer wanted to check about the book that was being written on us, and we didn't go then. Demir Postal Hub, redheaded woman attendant, lots of faceless guards. If that
I
doesn't
don't
sound
think so, no.
familiar, you probably haven't gone. We should tell him Opal's
Yeah.
not a member anymore, too, at some point.
And have we determined Grogum's status?
Did she
Grogum's
ever formally?
on vacation?
Whatever.
Like, do we need
Yeah, didn't he mention
do
something about seeing his mother again?
Yeah.
Kirkham is on sabbatical, let's say.
Okay.
Speaking of, I believe he did mention that I can have something of his.
Did he now?
Yes. I would like to go get his gun in a second.
All right.
Oh, you should also, did he give you anything, Meryl, other than that? Because he had an agency thing that he had
Rail.
with him. Oh, yeah. Rail, he had an
Right,
agency thing with him? A wand? Did he turn that in?
That should have been included in the letter.
Actually, just have to wait for Rail to get back.
I think.
Hello?
Because the only one of us who can't do what the wand does is Fairdeer. So if he gave you the wand, you should give it to Fairdeer.
That is an excellent idea. Here, Faraday. Use it in good health.
Okay, I shall
so
use
yeah,
it
I'll
in
give you
any
the
health.
wand of detect magic.
Hooray.
But yeah, I believe Rail told everybody that Rail had taken over Decisionist
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
think that
right after I had the training.
right now we need to make all this on paper because we're a company and, you know.
Okay, funds change, and then we should maybe visit Asham? Maybe? I don't know.
All right.
Or maybe when we're not being tailed by an angel? He'd probably appreciate that more.
Probably.
Okay, let's go to the funds change place.
I'm honestly curious what would happen if like somebody tried to mug us while the Lawmaster was following us. Would the Lawmaster feel compelled to intervene?
I mean, I can leave the bars in my bag until we get there.
Wait, that is an interesting question. What if we fake a mugging?
Okay, that's
What?
potentially not something I want to test.
Okay, hear me out though. I am about to get a gun. You guys are carrying platinum bars.
Oh, someone said something about the guns being traceable. You should make
Oh,
sure
yes, it is
the gun's
traceable.
not traceable before you take it out of the building. Somehow.
No.
Can you
I'm
identify
going
on it?
to. No. See, I'm not going to take the gun. I am going to take apart the gun
Okay.
For research purposes?
for research
or-
purposes, and then I'm going to figure out how to make more guns.
Okay, Percy.
All right then.
It shouldn't be
Off
too
to
hard.
the coin changer. And I get the
Now-
card out of my thing and look at the address and show everyone.
It's in the Orzhov district. Did I give you the name of the place?
Actually, we went to a closer one that was like a satellite building that was near Sweet Street, I thought.
Oh, the Sweet Street location, right, yes. Did I give you the name of it? I don't think I did.
I haven't added it to the wiki yet. I thought you did, but I haven't added it to the wiki. So I
Okay.
can't look it up right now.
I don't remember giving y'all the name, but
You gave me his
saw.
name from the business card. I don't remember if
Yeah,
the place was on it.
I don't think it had the name of the place. He had the little frog icon.
Mm-hmm.
The place's name is the Weighted Scale.
That does sound
Okay.
familiar.
Okay.
Frizz was there with me before. Let's go see if we can change out
Yes.
these bars.
Okay. I suggest we try to evenly distribute who's carrying the platinum bars.
Or I can put them back in the bag and then they'll be in the vault.
That works too.
That does work.
Anything else before we head off?
Just
Do you want to rename your Dramid?
Yes, I do, but I would like to think of a name first.
Okay. No, that was it. That's the last of my business meeting stuff. Did anyone else have any financial meeting stuff?
No, I'm good.
Interviews should be on to be determined.
Oh, actually, I do have one more thing I would like to mention.
Okay.
So, I am building a tank, and
Okay.
yes, that is going to be a thing, alright? It's
like
also
Can
for
we put the
fish.
second side agency
Mm,
logo
okay,
on
so-
it? Or is this a purely is it
yes.
thing?
What?
No, so it's okay, so
What
it's
kind of-
it's less like a tank and more like a spider with tank treads made of metal that we
That
can all get.
explains all the clanging.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I feel the need to step out of character for a second. The actual reason why they're called tanks isn't anything to do with their construction. It's because when the British were first building them, to keep them secret, they labeled them as like water tanks.
And that's
Like
kind of cool.
that was
Which
the
is
actual
great.
like secret, like the code name, or rather just like whatever they labeled the tank parts were parts for water tanks.
You are the
Yeah,
most knowledge cleric you have been ever right now.
it's one of my favorite weird knowledge things, favorite weird history things, whatever.
Makes sense.
Anyway,
So, okay.
So that is going to be a thing. We probably shouldn't run around too often, but yeah. And I'll be getting proper paperwork on that later.
To the coin place.
To the coin
to
place.
the coin place.
Okay, so y'all go to the weighted scale. The person that was there last time is not there this time. You see a kind of maybe late 40s woman in Orzhov robes behind the counter, counting coins and making notes in a ledger. She looks up as you come. Hello?
Ah, I haven't met you before. Hello there. My name is Farrell Rotemviz. These are my associates. So, have you heard the name before? You probably should, because I made quite a generous, exchange last time I was here.
Possibly?
Possibly, alright. So then, we would like to exchange some things, and those things are quite valuable.
Most certainly. Is there a particular item that you are looking to have a value established for, or are you simply looking to convert some currency?
A
Convert
simple
currency.
conversion will do.
A simple conversion.
Most certainly, certainly. Please. She indicates the top of the table in front of her.
So,
Maybe with Ingrid.
so Ingrid will pull out the first bar. We got paid in some non-coinage.
She blinks and picks up the bar, looking it over. She smells it, scratches it with her fingertip. She takes a small, what looks like a piece of slate from within the desk and kind of rubs the bar on top of it for a second, then checks the powder and says, "Is very pure. What are you looking to do with it?"
Hoping to get gold Xeno coins. We have 6 to exchange.
She holds up the bar. You have 6 of these.
A very nice client payout.
I see. Are you looking to carry this in coin, or would you like to have this deposited into an account?
In coin.
Can we physically
She
actually
looks a
carry that much
little
coin?
crestfallen, but not.
I'm curious about the account.
Yeah,
I'm-
out of character, would that be
What
What sort
figure?
of
her
account are we
actual
talking
account?
about here?
Out of character, you know that Orzhov Bank does issue accounts as well as notes of trust
Do they offer interest on them?
for debiting to the account. Yes.
I mean,
I know at least 2 of the bars I would
for
prefer
that matter,
coin.
actually, with word. How are we Sorry, words. Which Orzhov house family? I don't know how the Orzhov are organized again. Chantry. Which Chantry?
Family.
Or sure. Is this related to the Corvinos, or is this different?
I do not believe this is Corvino's. Last time we had checked, I believe I had checked if there were.
Yeah, no, we are not associated with the Corvinos. We are, uh, it is, we are not with the Corvinos.
All right. In that case, I'm afraid I'll have to decline as well. 'Cause
I mean,
I'm assuming
the
Rail
accounts are
already has a.
recognized by the church.
Wait, would
I
Rail
am
already have
personally,
like a family account?
yeah,
I don't
totally.
know. On the other hand, it never pays to have extra accounts to hide the money in. So you know what? Yes, I will open up an account personally, not my associates.
Let's handle the coinage ones first.
Okay.
Fitter? Coinage or no?
Sure. I think maybe we should do a split.
I'm doing all coinage. Okay, are you doing 1 bar coinage? What are you doing?
I thought you wanted two.
I'm asking you with your 2 bars. I'm doing all coinage, i.e. 2 bars.
Oh,
Because there's going to be transfer fees on this, so as a player, I'm trying to figure out the coinage first.
yeah, I'll just do
can
pure
resolve all
coinage
the transfer
for
fees and stuff.
myself. I see what's going on. I'm sorry.
You don't have to not open an account because of this.
No. Me personally, I
Okay,
want
what's
as
your choice?
little to do with yours off as possible. Sorry, Rail.
No offense
Okay,
taken.
so for the bars, do you want one of your bars in coinage, Rail?
Yes, please.
So 5
the
of
other
the
can go
bars in
to an account.
coinage.
Okay, that is a 10% off the top.
10% is probably not the going rate. I suppose we can go ask around
A
other
little bit
places.
steep.
I do not believe that was the rate that we were given last time, anyhow.
I see. I mean, were you trading the same type? Do you come in here often with this form of material?
We were.
Let's
I don't know about
say
now.
that.
At
Yeah,
2%,
let's say that.
that's-
There have been other trades in the past and other exchanges, and this is the first time we are doing it with these type of currency, but it will definitely not be the last if things are, handled properly on both
I
ends.
see. So you were trading like coin for coin, or were you trading material for coin? Just for my notation, perhaps 7%.
I mean, we had hopes for a profitable long-term association with.
Perhaps we should go more
favorable
into strict of where these were given out, though that will be a bit of a journey.
I mean, of
Good.
course, if you just want to put them into an account, there is no charge on that.
I believe that it might be possible for, say, a 3% with, promise of solely exchanging with this location.
Make a persuasion roll.
Oh, I love persuasion rolls.
Got to put that charisma to use.
How does let's see, how much? That is a 9 plus 16. So 25.
She kind of make it 4% and don't worry about coming back.
Wait, did she just tell us to get lost?
No, she said you're under no obligation to return.
Which is fair.
I mean, if y'all want to do that, that's. Do we want to do 4%?
4%'s fine with me.
I think 4% sounds reasonable.
So that the payouts are equal, I'll do the charge out of company funds then.
Okay. Now, who is setting up an account?
That would be me.
No
Under
one
the name
else?
Rail Corvino.
Names are not important. She takes a bit of. She digs into the desk and pulls out what looks like a small wooden case. She opens the case up, pulls out from within it a quill. A quill pen, a small booklet, and a small stack of papers. Your hand, please.
And what was the
This is the
investment rate again?
I'm sorry, what?
What was the investment rate again?
Oh, 2% return per year.
That's not terribly bad.
I'm just thinking, like, comparing that to actual modern day interest rates, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, but
do
what about the
require
fees?
a 5 zib yearly upkeep fee as well.
5 zib. All right.
Oh, well, hold on.
I mean,
Xeno. 5 Xeno yearly upkeep.
so that's, you're getting 15 basically a year, unless you store more, which is not bad.
He might. Well, again, I'm assuming
And wouldn't he be
Rail
getting
would have more
10 at
knowledge about what's
2%?
normal.
Not 15? And then minus 5, so 5? Because he's only doing 1 bar?
Oh, he's only doing 1 bar. Never mind. Then yes.
1 bar for now.
So 5.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like again, as far as Rail knows with his own family's accounts, would that be reasonable? Is that highway robbery? Is that absurdly low? How's
It
it work?
is absurdly high, and you know that they're probably leaving some stuff out.
Right. I mean, that's a decent enough starting point, but I was more thinking along the lines of no fees as long as I'm investing at least 100 Xeno into your accounts every year.
I mean, that
And of course,
is.
no fees for withdrawals or anything along those lines.
I mean, that is handled by the bank itself. You will need to go and make negotiations on the behalf of the account holder for any waivers or anything like that. I am merely setting up the account for you, and the 2% interest is baked in. The maintenance costs is a universal thing. Other charges may occur depending upon use of the account. It's not really possible to predict what you will do with the account, so it's hard to say what total costs you may incur.
Okay, so I'm going to assume Rail would agree with his player at this point. I'm calling BS on that. Well, I mean, I can always take my money elsewhere. I'm quite sure. If we're going to be playing silly buggers like that. And yeah, he can invest it into his own savings account at his own family. Because if you're going to get screwed over, you might as well get screwed over by family.
Okay. If that, she starts putting the stuff away. Did you want to exchange some bars for money then? Currency.
Oh, I thought when we settled the 4% and agreed we already did that. Sorry.
Yeah, this was
Oh.
after that.
No, there was no charge for accounts.
Okay, so we were doing the coins first.
Yeah,
Right, like-
Coins.
but Rail wasn't changing anything to coins.
Yeah, so he's going
Yeah,
to
he
take
did 1
his
bar to
remaining
coin.
bar. Yeah, and the other bar I'll just hang on to, and I'll invest it in the Corvino. Because, yeah.
Oh, okay. He's just
Corvino
hanging
accounts.
onto the bar. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So are
hanging
the
on to
coins
one.
done? Because I changed everything on the sheet when everyone agreed at 4. So
Yeah, that's fine.
okay.
Yeah. I'm surprised
She's
that she
basically
wasn't
going,
to be,
okay, do you want to change this other bar?
Yeah, so I'll hang on to the other bar for now. until we can get it to Corvino.
Okay, you can just write it in as an extra thing on your inventory. I guess that works.
Yeah. It's what, a
Yeah.
trade bar?
Yeah, 1 platinum trade bar.
Okay, add, put it under other possessions.
Yeah, that's generally where I tell people to put stuff.
All right, and how much coin do we effectively get out of each one of the?
Have 500, so you got 500 gold.
Okay. Cool.
I paid the fee out of group money so that we would equal the same payout as Frizz.
Okay, works for me. All right. So where to next then? We're going to.
I don't have anything planned until tomorrow, other than I was going to work on my dress. But I mean, if we're planning like an ambush or something, we could discuss that more.
I'm going to go to the agency because I do not want to walk around with all this right now.
Do you want me to put it in my bag?
Sure.
Until we get there, I could just leave it in one of your pouches. It'll be fine. All your pouches have like this weird aquatic shimmer on them. I'm sure Cathal can tell the difference if you need her to fetch it ever.
Okay, I guess.
So back to the agency then, right? Everyone?
The agency.
Okay.
Alright, y'all are getting on close to 3 or 4 in the afternoon at this point as you once more return to the agency. You notice now you have the feeling of someone watching you.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Lawmaster says what? It could have worked. You never know.
Could have worked. Well, I'm gonna go do something real quick then, and I'm gonna go get the gun.
I guess I could start
which is
working on...
in the agency building, I'm assuming.
Yes.
I would hope none of us would go anywhere alone at the moment.
It's in the vault, so you'll have to Cathal.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get Cathal then.
Okay.
We're going to make some coffee and ask how Ivana is feeling.
Alright, Nirvana is like, there's a lot going on right now. Cathal is like, what?
I just need access to the vault
Why?
because Grigum said I could take his gun, and I'm going to disassemble it and repeatedly make them.
Did Ingrid say you could get into the vault? She's the one in
Yes.
charge of the vault.
She said I could, yes, and she told me to ask you to open it for me.
Ingrid, you hear a voice in your head. It's like, am I supposed to let this fool into the vault?
He wants to tinker with something and take it apart, and it's something I don't care if we have or break, so just, he needs that shooting thing.
Right, okay. She leads you down the hallway to the, what looks like a dead end, and starts shifting a number of bricks around until it kind of diagon alleys open.
Okay.
And, step into a large chamber with a wooden table in the center. Ringing the chamber are a number of small barred doors that lead to smaller rooms full of what looks like security deposit boxes. She goes to the third one, takes a set of keys, opens that, and then goes to a specific box in there, pulls it out, carries it over to the table, and sets the firearm down on top of it. It is a black and gold filigree single-shot pistol with a breech barrel.
Okay. I'll go ahead and grab it.
Feels a little heavier than you would expect it to. She goes and puts the box back and gives you just glares at you until you leave the
No, I'm leaving.
and she closes the vault behind you.
Alright, and then I will head back to my lab.
Mavana's like, things are a little crazy right now. A lot's going on.
Tinker's busy stripping the old mushrooms off of her dress and working on reweaving it.
I don't think I'm going to require a roll for that. That seems very Ingrid.
Will you require a roll for me taking apart the gun properly?
Oh my god, yes. Do you have Tinker's tools? Is my first question.
Let me check, because I think I have some tools. I have proficiency with them. Now, do I actually have them? Probably. No, I do not. I have Smith's tools, though.
That's not. No.
Do you have
not,
Thieves'
no.
tools?
I also do not, so I cannot take this apart at the time.
Well, I have thieves' tools, so I can actually lend them to you.
Well, I will find you and ask for them.
Alright, I mean, as far as tools go, like, are there any things that we really just don't have that we're going to need, or what?
Probably.
Probably.
I mean, I don't think that investing in a set of Tinker's tools for the agency would be a huge deal at this point.
I mean, if only y'all had a Hordes person who could reach into her backpack and pull out tool sets and stuff.
It's
Yes, I was
limited
gonna
to
have to go.
15 gold right now, remember?
Oh, right. Never mind that.
How much does Tinker's tools cost?
50.
50.
50,
50.
So,
Well,
as a
dang.
player thing, later when we get the fabricate, there'll be half that.
Yeah.
You also do have enough money to go buy them if you want to make another
Yeah,
trip
no.
out of the agency.
Or you
I'll
could
go buy
just
'em later.
send someone.
True.
You have a bunch of random goblins and people in demi-cloaks running around the place.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely send one of them. I'll walk up to one of them and just be like, here. And I just hand them 51 gold pieces. As I hand them to him, Tinker's tools from an appropriate vendor.
Okay, boss. He kind of nods and heads out.
Thank you. And with that, I also have to go. So, sorry about all that.
Yep.
All right. Actually, we're
Aw.
getting pretty close to, like, it's 12:20
12:20.
here, which makes it like what,
20.
120.
120 there.
for me.
We've been going for about 2 hours now. What do y'all say? Y'all want to call it early?
Sure.
If we want to call it an early one, then yeah, I can go for that.
Because I need to make a couple more maps.
Okay.
Works for me.
Because apparently my expectation of y'all going to her workplace and showing up while she's at work isn't going to happen.
Well, she's not at work yet.
Not yet.
Whose workplace? The Lawmaster's?
Yeah.
It was the middle of the day. She wasn't there.
Well, yes, but y'all are having plans about drawing her into an ambush and other things, so I need to make a few other maps to, cover my bases.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was what we were doing.
It
No.
wasn't. It's what I assumed y'all would do because that
Yeah.
seemed very rail.
Yes. Out of character, also my plan for the Lawmaster, I'm going to get a bunch of bags of flour and tie it to the pig, and I'm going to blow the pig up on her.
Pig?
Oh my
Boar.
My
Boar?
boar.
Oh, that's right. A metal boar is still following you around, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Mainly the reason is because flour is good for coating invisible things.
Since we mostly talked for the hour, I'm going to go ahead and apply a short rest if that's fine.
Yeah, anyone who didn't make any serious rolls or anything like that, go ahead and give yourself a short rest.
Yay.
Thank you.
Coolness. All right. Yeah. It's been a little bit for me. I did not know that we knew her place of work at this point.
We know her
Or if we
route.
did, then I forgot about it.
We
Yeah,
know
we
her
know her
spy
route, yeah.
route. We don't
Oh, hell,
know
we can
her exact
We can
place.
just attack her then.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Public
I said,
I
stuff
just-
everywhere.
Well,
I will
here's
see you
the thing.
guys.
It depends on if y'all do something to actually draw her out versus, going into her workplace. There's a bunch of different ways that it could go, apparently. I assumed they was going to go a specific way, and now as a DM, I realize, wait, no, why would I think that they would do it that one way? So I have a couple extra maps to make. It's not a bad thing. I enjoy making maps. It's fun. I have tool sets to do that. No one has done anything bad. Good players. Head pats.
Yay.
Aw. Alright.
I hope you all had fun. Oh my god, I have missed this. I also really miss having a second monitor, and I need to move my computer to where it gets better airflow.
You will have one again.
So, yeah, I don't have control over the stream, but I'm going to run a couple commercials. Everyone who stopped in to watch us, thank you so much. We hopefully will be doing this every Sunday going forward until, I run out of story or they all die.
Hopefully I get my lights set up next time.